I am out in Riverbank, California. This is my second job of the day. The first one was a repeat client of mine that I've done, I think 3 times now. So what you're going to be seeing in this one is 3 rooms with carpeting, and then what I'm going to be doing before I actually start the cleaning of the carpet is I have a sofa and a love seat where I'm doing the frames and the cushions that are attached and some throw pillows. The client is going to be taking care of the bottom cushions herself because they do pop off and are washable. She said she's done it before and no problems. So I always give them the option, if they've done that before and it's cleaned up fine to what they're looking for. I tell them I'm happy to do it all, or if you want to do that, I can reduce the cost a little bit. Always, if you can, give options. That way the client can decide what's best for them. She just didn't want to bother with it and wanted me to do it, then I'd be more than happy to take care of that for her. So honestly don't remember if I already went back here or not. Talking to you guys. Second room. So I'm sure you guys have noticed, those who've seen my last video, and then there was a video before. This is the new Shark Vertex. I've had 0 pet hair that attached to the beater bar on the bottom of the frame here, which I love. It's less downtime cleaning it out. That and the suction seems to be higher on this one. Or CFMs, which is short for cubic feet per minute, I believe. I might be wrong. I'm remembering right. But anyways, it definitely seems stronger than the other one that I have, the Shark Professional Rotator. I don't know by how much, but it's definitely an improvement. Like I said, no hair is getting caught up in the bar, so that's making my job easier already. So that's number 1. Stains here and there. So I'm going to make my way over to the last room. Got the little covers on here, young kids. Take that off so I can plug this in. This is basically just a den / office use room. she vacuums pretty often because I'm not picking up a whole lot. She did mention because of her pet, she's kind of on top of it. I've barely gotten anything there. So as of this time that I'm filming, it is the day before Thanksgiving. I do want to say that I am thankful for all that have subscribed to the channel, watched any videos, or left any comments, or even hit the like button. It means a lot whenever the like button gets hit. And the more often that happens on a video, the more often YouTube is going to recognize that people are liking the content, and it's going to get recommended to more people. And that's why I'm getting more subscribers here and there. So the fact that you guys are doing that is making a difference, and that's why I'm getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. So it is because of you guys. So that's one thing I'm thankful for. You guys are enjoying the content, and you know, and some of you have shown me that you've been sharing it too. So that means a lot, because you're supporting a small business, even if you know you're not in my area. It's still supporting a small business because, you know, once we get to 1,000 plus subscribers, YouTube allows you to earn money from your content. So, you know, that's going to be huge for us as a small business. It'll allow me to invest back in the company and, you know, either buy new tools, buy upgraded tools when those come out, and so on and so forth. So it makes a huge difference, because whenever I can invest in the company to not only make our jobs easier or make carpets come out cleaner, you know, when it comes to it, then I want to do that, because that's what this second van and machine is all about. It's got a stronger machine in it, so I can dry carpets out faster than before. So that's huge, huge, especially for clients around here, because everybody thinks or asks, like, hey, how long is this going to take to dry? Is it going to be 2-3 days? And I'm like, no. With that machine back there, it's more like sometimes as little as 2 to 3 hours, depending on the job and how thick the carpet is. I mean, that beast of an engine and setup dries carpet out pretty fast. I'd like to say it cut at least an hour and a half, 2 hours off dry times compared to the other machine. So going back to what I started out on, investing in the company, when those ads are able to be ran and I'm able to earn a little revenue from that to support the business, I'm able to look forward to purchasing another machine like this one. That way I can start running more exclusively these bigger machines, allowing me to, again, do a great job, be done a little faster, and also have their carpets drier quicker. Those are big things for clients, in my opinion. Get it done in a reasonable amount of time, do a great job, and get my carpets dry so I don't have to worry about them in the evening or the next day still, because that's the constant complaint that we keep hearing, is that the last guy left my carpet sopping wet. and it's more operator error than it is the machine, because you can buy just about almost any machine and do a good job. It just takes a lot longer if it's a smaller machine. So I waited and waited to purchase a bigger one, to make sure that I'll have a long-lasting machine, but also something that operates my business at the highest levels that it can. So this bad boy certainly does the trick. And for those of you who didn't watch the original video, this is a machine that's built by a company called Steam Action. TMF is Truck Mount Forums. It's an exclusive machine for them, so I purchased it through Truck Mount Forums because I like their setup and this machine's particularly. So these right here are my vacuum ports. I can run 2 wands at the same time, so I put one here and then I take this cap off and I run the opposite, you know, another one, 2 carpet wands, or a carpet wand and an upholstery tool simultaneously, so I can complete bigger jobs in a faster amount of time with only 1 van. So my overhead is going to be smaller. Bigger investment in a machine, but if you take out the investment of 2 vans and 2 machines, it comes out to be cheaper. So you gotta kind of think about what you're trying to complete and get done in the future. If you're looking to do bigger jobs in a smaller amount of time and just put 2 people in 1 van, then this is what you want to do. Both of these reels here are electronic. I got steam line or solution line, whichever you want to call it. Both of these are electronic too. You can see the button right there on each one, and then there's little switches right here for the vacuum lines. Makes a big difference, guys. I know not everybody can do this right out the gates, but always know your worth and that you are worth it, and do great work. Just be personable, and I'm telling you, if you get into this business, I know a lot of you guys that watch this is more people that enjoy the content, but if you ever decide to get into cleaning business, know your worth more than what you think you may be. Basically what I'm getting at is, you know, charge a premium price, because if you're going to do a premium job, do great work, you're more than worth it. And you just got to know your area's you know, amount that you can charge, and not obviously gouge people or anything by any means, but just know that you can charge a premium price for a premium service. You know, it's just like a company that offers something for a lower rate, but then they have a premium service that offers more features and things. Well, I just do that out the gates and do the same job for everybody that I come across, and charge accordingly, so it makes sense to not only them but us. And then this allows me to eventually invest in bigger machines like this, and now I can perform jobs a lot better for people, and then they're happy and I'm happy, because it makes my work easier. You know, using the CRB, using the vacuum first, using premium cleaning agents that are safe for everybody and the environment, and then you got yourself the best thing possible. So this video ended up being a lot longer on talking, but I promise you, once I get going, you're going to see a little bit more cleaning as well. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little talk here. This is actually brand new as far as the smell. Sweet Breeze smells so good. It's actually the same as my Black Label here. This is the actual pre-spray that I use in most cases. Does a great job. The Puro 2, as you can see, is just an odor and stain removal, and it helps kind of brighten the carpet a little bit too, so it always comes out nice. I use that. It's perfect for olefin and like Berber carpets and such. It helps cut through those. And then there's the original version over here with citrus, which I use when there's big dogs in the house, because that citrus helps break down the dog oils that get into the carpet. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Now it's to continue on to the cleaning. Some of y'all's favorite machine. I'd have to say it's one of my favorite. Outside of my new cover machine, I have to say, but as you can probably tell, this thing's shaking. I don't think I had it on the tray perfectly, so some of the bristles got a little crunched, and it'll take a while for it to flatten back out. Anyways, this carpet should clean up real easy. We only had a few little stains, and I don't know if you saw it when I ran over them with the CRV in this room. They basically disappeared, which is always great to see. A little worn out in the walk path right here, which is going to be a definite off of any hard surface into a carpeted area. So I've got Adam is working in Stockton, California, and then over to Modesto, California. I just had 2 for him today, and I have 3, mainly because the spot that it's at in Stockton is kind of out in the country, and then the only thing that came in that was closest to it was Modesto, which is about a 40-minute drive from where he's at to this second job. And so I gave him a little easier of a day. It is the day before Thanksgiving. This one's not that difficult. My first one was easy. I don't know what my next one is going to be like, so what I always do, or try and do for the both of us, is set it up so whoever's done first, and whoever has more jobs or their bigger jobs, we call each other, see how we're doing, if we need help, and go from there. So if my last job ends up being a little bigger than expected, then, well, he can come help me out, and then we'll both have an easy day, and then be able to have all the evening off and spend time with our families and go from there. So Sorry, I'm trying to talk to you guys a little bit and carry the CRB over here and prep it for the last room. Didn't go as well as I planned, so I apologize for how the filming probably looked. So, move the little tray back over on there. So when I'm done in this room, I can plant it on there and then take it outside and check the undercarriage, see if how dirty it is, if at all, and clean it. So in the last room, carpets, like I said, I am doing a sofa and a love seat that is in the living room. And there's actually a little area rug too that I gotta do. Got to mention that. It's probably maybe a 5x7 synthetic material that is right next to the couches, so I'm gonna clean the couches and then clean the area rug right afterwards. So a future plan, goal that I have is to get a rug washing pit so I can deal with wool rugs and other area rugs that need to be flushed top down. So if they got saturated with urine, for example, I can really flush them out, because there's only so much you can do on site. So if it's just general soil and some regular staining, I can generally get all that, no problem, make it look all nice with no issues on site. But you can't flush the rug. So if it's saturated with pee spots or any other spills, I can only do so much on site. So I always tell people, up front, if we're cleaning your area rug, mainly wool rugs, synthetics, like I said, as long as it has a backing to it and can dry out just fine in the home, I can do that. But if it's a wool rug that doesn't have a backing, so like something that's handmade, a nicer wool rug, not like a Karastan or something like that, but like a Persian or something higher end like that, you run the risk of obviously colors bleeding, moisture getting through the rug onto the hard surface that it's on, and things like that. So I always give them the option, and I mainly only do like the Karastans or the ones that's tufted, has a backing to it more or less on site, because I can clean those. But I always tell them, this is my suggestion. Happy to clean it for you, but I do want you to know there's other options, and it's a goal that I have. I don't know when, but I think there's only one company in my area within a 50-mile, 60-mile plus radius that washes rugs, as in a rug wash, submerging it, flushing it, and all that. And I would like to be the next one to do that. And so obviously that requires space and manpower. So I am going to learn more about it and do my homework from later on when it gets closer to the point where I can do that, just to make sure I'm up to par with all procedures for cleaning specialty rugs, and then add that to my business. And from there, I'll have a rug wash pit, and then I'll teach somebody to do it, and then we'll be able to do that for everybody. So we could do off-site cleaning, hang it up, dry it out, bring it back to them, roll it out for them, and then they can feel confident that they got a good solid clean without having to do anything, because we'll probably do pickup service, or they can drop it off if they're nearby, and then free return. service or drop off. So it's something I'm hoping to do. Anyways, on to the rinsing. Alright, so I've already done just about the outer perimeter right there, over there, and here I'm behind the door. Just got the center left. These rooms are a little smaller than some other jobs I do. So a lot of times when I'm in that situation and it's furnished still, before I start filming I have a tendency to do that. Otherwise I have to cut off sooner. And then of course I'm one-handing the cleaning classes here, so a little tougher to maneuver one-handed, especially with the power of this machine. I know I should probably get like a GoPro or something that I can like maybe strap to my chest and have it pointing down a little bit. What heck? Get one of those headband ones and stuff like that, but this is so much faster to upload because I could just put the videos together on my phone and upload directly to YouTube. So that's why I've been kind of doing that. And plus, if I'm gonna buy a GoPro, I'm probably gonna end up buying the latest one. And to be honest, I haven't justified the $500 plus that I'm gonna have to spend to get the camera and the attachments. Last I checked, anyways. I don't even know if they've got a version past number 8 yet, but someday I'll do that. But right now this is the easiest I got. I don't have a video editor program on my computer, so that's the other reason. I know my videos aren't super fancy by any means, but maybe when things ease up a little bit, I can consider that. I honestly don't know when that's going to happen. So I took a before picture. I'm going to try and do a before after I've cleaned it, and then show the after. I think I did that in the last video a little bit. I tried to sync it up so it's like that. So clean the room, show the before, show the after, move on to the next. So I'm trying to do that for you guys so you can see the transition change from start to finish, and a quick before and after to see how it did. So hopefully that pans out and that you can see it in each of these rooms. Alright, so same concept in here. I did around the edges and in the closet and around the corner of this baby changing table. And left majority of the center open. It's not super dirty. I mean, this is still not the real judge of where it was at, considering I have CRV, and you all know how much nicer it looks already after CRV in just about all cases. Alright, so far so good, guys. So I'm going to show you guys the before and after. I'm pretty sure I got pictures of each room before, and then I'll take one afterwards so y'all can see the change. But hopefully you guys like that, and you know, I'll try and do that more often if you prefer it. Show me in the comments what your thoughts are on that, if you want me to do a before picture when I can, and then film cleaning some of the room, if not majority of it, and then showing the before and after photo after I've done the room and cleaned it all up. And then that way you guys can see the true transition and how well that particular carpet changed. So let me know in the comments if you like that, and I will try and include that kind of video and picture setup more often when I'm able to. And because, yeah, if you guys prefer that, I actually like to see that, so I can see right after I'm done with a room how it looks from start to finish. Alright guys, last room. So as far as the before and after pictures, I didn't show this area, so I thought I'd show you how it cleaned up and what it looks like. I took the picture from the door line on each one, so that's how you'll be viewing them, as you probably saw in the first couple. This is the last room. Said before, all corners and behind doors I did off camera, so I can keep this rolling for at least this section of each room. can't remember if I talked about it. Obviously you can tell I put my stickers on the top of the wand. Wasn't sure how well that was going to show in video, but I guess at least if you've seen my image, the Black Diamond Services part on the left, even from a little bit of afar, when you see that red, you'll know who it is more likely, because I don't think I've come across a single carpet cleaning or cleaning channel at all on YouTube that branded their tools for people to see. I'm not saying it's a requirement, but Adam really likes the black carpet wand that I have, which is my original one that I bought. I was like, I'm gonna get black wands. Black Diamond Services makes sense. But then I thought more about it later on and was like, well, the thin line that's red, such as even on, let's see if I can show you. So see how it is on my shirt here, the thin line under that's red. So I thought more and was like, how about I make the wand, since it's kind of like that, red too, so that way when we come and clean somebody's carpet, we're going to stand out, because again, I don't think really anybody in my area has a red carpet wand. So little things that kind of burn images into people's minds is what I'm trying to do. So when people think of carpet cleaning, tile cleaning, upholstery cleaning, whatever it is, they think of us, hopefully, not just because of our workmanship, but because of what they saw. They see that red, that bright red, and it turns heads. Like my vans, I've noticed I seem to be drawn to it when I'm driving by. I see people just all of a sudden heads turn looking right at the van because of the red stripe that's going across it. Kind of sticks out, and it grabs their attention, and they see our name, they see our phone number and our services, and then I've earned a lot of jobs off of my van. So little things like that I think about. Yeah, it's a little extra money, but you brand yourself, make yourself stick out from the rest, and people will remember that stuff. People that are different than what seems to be the average or normal thing that you typically see, which is there's nothing wrong with it, don't get me wrong, but I do want to stand out a little differently, and especially, hopefully my service and cleanings between Adam and I make that apparent already, but I think little things like this help you stand out. I've had a lot of people say, the last guy didn't even use corner guards. It's crazy to think, but it's true. And then these blankets, they're moving blankets to be exact. I had a client ask what they were and where I bought them, so sent them the link so they can get them too. So use to wipe their feet. They're easy to wash and great for this purpose. So, all right, guys, I'll show you the picture before and after of this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments as far as doing that in all my videos. Alright, everybody, carpet's all Scotch guarded. Rake time. Noticed some mixed reviews when I last asked what people liked. Take into account most carpet cleaners, after applying Scotchgard or any topical treatment, whether it's that or deodorizer. How I was taught is to rake it out. It does look tacky to leave your footprints, because if you're topically spraying something on, you're walking across the carpet with, of course, shoe covers on. You're leaving your footprints, and I personally think it looks bad to do so. So I know those that are like, I don't like it raked out, I prefer the lines. Hey, I kind of agree with you on that, because, you know, when you're dealing with an empty house and it's up for sale kind of situation, you know, when I get those clients, I'm doing work for real estate agents. It always looks good to leave the lines for that potential home buyer, because it gives that idea like, oh, it was just cleaned, it's fresh, it's good to go. But on the other hand, when it's all raked out and the carpet looks fantastic, it's a nice look too. So I'm kind of 50-50. I don't do it on every job. I am happy to do it if the client requests that I do it, but I always do it if I Scotchgard, because it kind of helps set the fibers and all that stuff. So yeah, like I said, I'm about 50-50 with it. I think it's nice either way, but if I'm applying the topical coating, or I shouldn't say coating, besides the Scotchgard, it's the coating. Deodorizer is just a deodorizer. But yeah, I always do it at that point. It's very rare, unless you clean, say, let's say I cleaned this much where my rake's at and up. I can get away with Scotchgarding it and not raking it out because I didn't have to step on it, because I can spray it on there and reach. But that takes a lot of extra time to stop in a room, you know, 4 or 5 times or more, depending on the size of the room, to do that. So that's why in just about every single case, if a cleaner's Scotchgarding for you, it's going to be raked out. So I'm just flipping lights off and turning on ceiling fans. But that's it, guys. I just got to clean my stuff up, one of my blankets, my corner guards, and then I'm all done with this one and on to the next one. So thank you guys so much for watching. This video is probably pretty long. I don't know what minute it's at currently, but I'm sure it's in the 30 to 40 range almost. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video at this point. I appreciate you guys watching, helping me grow, watching me grow, and I'm going to continue videoing as much as I can so you guys can see progress and enjoy the content, hopefully. So your support means a lot. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.